Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick.
This song represents the influences on my current style in playing electronic music. This song is I Want You Forever. It is by Carl Cox, and it is the Dead Mouse remix. I chose this song for a few reasons. Let me look at my notes so I can tell you what those reasons are. So, I have like three main influences on my style of DJing and the music that I play. And that's DJ Dames from Albany. And he's a true techno DJ, but he's a house DJ, just real, but all around amazing electronic music. But he really showed me what real techno music is. And in learning about real techno, I got turned on to the likes of Carl Cox and Intech. I used to buy a lot of the Intech records back in the day. Yeah, it's just, but what was really cool about Dames also was that, I'll admit it, the trance I played back in the day was super cheesy. Not all of it, but a lot of it was really cheesy. And he never hated on me for it. He was always so welcoming and let me hang out there and be part of the crew. But it was cheesy, I'll admit it. The second major influence really are my friends Ryan and Corey. They used to be called Samsara, now they're called Wild Dark. Back when they were called Samsara, I was the official third member. They played at our wedding. They played a nice house set at the end of the night of the wedding. I love those guys so much. But I got introduced to them through this global alliance thing that was happening, and that whole thing was short-lived. But my friendship with those two, we're brothers, and really when I met them, they were playing at Crowbar in New York City all the time in big clubs, and they had this sound of like a real big kind of tribal progressive house sound, just big room that I wasn't familiar with. And so that really influenced the music that I play. To go towards more of impacting people emotionally with music through the vibe of the music, rather than going for like the cheap way and having just like a catchy vocal or something like that. And then last but not least really is my soul brother Carl G. When I first met Carl, we went to Full Sail together, and I went to Full Sail. I thought I was cool, and I had on this trance shirt. It said like trance on the front and like the definition of it on the back. I'm cheesy, but it is what it is. And so Carl was like behind me, right? And apparently he went home to his girlfriend at the time. Was like, "Yo, there's this dude in class. He's so cheesy. He's got this trance t-shirt on." And then we became really good friends, and we would laugh about that story. But Carl, he says that the levels of electronic music production. You can have a high school diploma, you can have a bachelor's degree, you can have a master's degree, and then you can have a doctorate. And Carl is at that doctorate level because he just does complete synthesis. It's all analog synthesis. He has an amazing Buchla synthesizer that he built. It's all different components, and he uses Kima. He just operates on a completely new level to where when you hear his music, odds are like every single thing you're hearing, he synthesized that sound. So that just made me really kind of listen to electronic music on a different level, and kind of again pull me away from like the cheesiness of the trance that I was playing, and just getting into more and more real quality electronic music, and really appreciating electronic music for the production value of it.